And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Yoendrys Gomez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Teal collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Yandy Diaz now. That's to third. Slings to first in time. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. Kicks and fires. Line drive. That ends the frame. 1 left for Tampa. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here on the south side. And towing the slab here, Adrian Hauser.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mangum makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
And that one fouled off. And that's outside. It's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fly ball to right. Low. Drops into the glove. And that quickly 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Two outs, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hard on the ground to first. Sosa takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Popped in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Yeah, one of those umpires you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Bobby Seymour next to hit for the Rays. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Meade brings it in for the third out. Rays held in check here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Colson Montgomery. Next pitch is outside.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And now it's filled up. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's in the dirt.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Andrew Benintendi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, no outs. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Montgomery on second. Carroll on at first with nobody out. Out to center. Mangum settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to first, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. And now Tristan Gray. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Next to hit, Hunter Fiducia. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 away. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now, Yandy Diaz. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tauchman sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. The Rays strand just the 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Baldwin swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one ripped. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. So up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second here, no outs. To short, could be 2. Over to Lau. Relay to first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Teal.
Ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Lenny Sosa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one ripped but foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Jordan Leisure.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Lau at the plate.
For Tampa Bay, second baseman Brandon Lau.
And that misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, 2 balls,
Movement for the
1
White
strike.
Sox in their bullpen. Grant Taylor preparing to come on if needed. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 1 down, base is empty. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 2-1. Fourth inning underway, no score. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 42nd home run of the season. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
One down. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
2 down, nobody on. The Rays leading on the solo homer. And that's down and away. Foul ball. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And now the first baseman, Bobby Seymour. In the dirt. Fought off foul. The 2-2. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Tristan Gray up next for the Rays. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jordan Leisure is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher now, Tyler Alexander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Now up for Tampa Bay, Tristan Gray. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Mangum headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 down. Hunter Fiducia will hit next. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
2 balls,
Seymour,
2
the
strikes.
lead runner out at second. Gray on at first with 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery. And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1-1 now. That's inside.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one missed. 1 out, bases empty. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Caminero fires across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And he grounds one to the right side. Seymour, he'll do it himself, and the White Sox go quietly. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, number 14.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And a 1-1.
That's a ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner at first with no outs here. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Misses inside. Now 3-1. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The other way, makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Man at first, one away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. The 2-1. Swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now here is Junior Caminero. The 1-1 is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip. So a man aboard. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. That's outside. 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at right field, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Curtis Mead. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Adrian Hauser out of the game, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. Pete Fairbanks comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So up next, Chase Mydroff.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Meade stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey! 2-2 to count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
White Sox down to their final out. Next to hit, Mike Tauchman. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. And that's a little bit high. 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Two outs with a runner at third. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And a Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Pete Fairbanks won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Now on the mound for the Rays, Ian Seymour.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel. Looking to get the tying run on base. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. White Sox down a run. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Low, going back, and he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.